just after 4 a.m. and we are on the road headed to Tunnel View to hopefully catch a good sunrise and then starting our big hike. Nice. Here's the iconic Yosemite view before the sun rises. Still really pretty right now even. Lighting isn't the best, but we're getting started on breakfast. We're just gonna make some oatmeal and some coffee. We got this beautiful view behind us with the sun rising soon. Like we always say, breakfast of champions. Look at that view. Wow, that is so pretty. We're now headed to the trailhead. It's about 5:30 a.m. After that experience, started looking like we're going to be blocked in for a long time. And so now that the sun's basically all the way up, we just decided to dip. We showed up probably around 4:50 a.m. and sun started rising maybe around like, what would you say, like 5:10? So, yeah, something like that. It started brightening up and the parking lot was stuffed. I mean, we were comfortably able to get a parking spot, but within minutes it was full, and then people were just blocking you in and parking, and people are all up and down the street, and it's chaotic. Yeah, so we're really glad we got to see it this morning. I don't know, obviously we want to see it again, but I don't know if we'll go through the trouble of parking and whatnot. So now we're headed to the trailhead. Got a little bit of nerves and have a few more things to wrap up before we take off, but should be there in about 12 minutes.
We are getting ready for our 12-hour hike.
Got to. Have all our goods packed. Have our trekking poles. Have my wife. We're finishing it off with one more sip for good luck. Macy just had hers. I can taste the good luck. It's time to go. All right, this is our view down here in the parking lot. It's insane. We're going up there. Here we go. First 3.5 miles to Upper Yosemite Falls. We're just minutes in and the switchbacks have begun. Allegedly, there's 135 of these switchbacks. But I will say, they're pretty small. We are a little over 30 minutes in. We've climbed 666 feet so far in 0.71 miles. We've made it hardly at all, but finally got a decent view. So we're taking a little 2-minute breather, letting the mosquitoes bite our legs while we get some water. So pretty. Our stairs are gone, and the sandy stuff is very steep and honestly fairly painful to hike up. These views so far are unmatched. Maybe later in the trip, these won't be the top, but good golly, this place is unreal. So beautiful. Check out this waterfall. Wow. It's 8 a.m. and we're still trekking. Lots of switchbacks to go. But I will say the morale is high. So we're just gonna keep that positivity up all these switchbacks and just keep on trekking. We're about 2/3 up of the way to Upper Yosemite Falls. And we've officially not seen anyone for a minute, which is kind of nice. But good golly, there's a lot of climbing. This crap is steep, but we're doing well. Very proud of us so far. We have 4.7 miles till El Cap, and we're gonna eat some beef jerky and reward ourselves with some gummies. We're back at it. The scenery has totally changed. We're now in the trees and a more foresty area on our way up to El Cap. About 4.5 miles or so to the peak. How you doing, Moo?
Good.
It's 9:26, and me and Macy have decided that we've just had too much of these thick mosquitoes. We're gonna spray up and hope that makes a difference. We're approaching 3 hours in, and there is some nice flat sections up here. It's still very hilly at times, but there's some solid flats at night, and so we're enjoying these. But there's certainly more climbing to do and a lot more hiking to do. There are also some really cool mossy rocks up here as well. Note to self, in June there's still a good portion of some swampy. Definitely a trade-off for the cooler weather. Trail's closed, guys. Turning around. Psych. I guess we're gonna crawl because this thing is huge.
So many mosquitoes right there.
Oh man.
They're like
Oh,
under.
just go. I'm getting bit.
I don't know how.
Just send it. Go.
Ow!
Wait, help me. Help me. Screw the video. Oh.
Good work.
Forgot to hit resume on our activity again, so there's probably a good mile or two that haven't been recorded.
I'm getting bit.
All right, starting to get fairly close. Here's our view right now. It's 11:06. We're making really good headway. We're getting close. I think we're about halfway up the last little leg of climbing, but it's steep. It's kicking our tail after however long it's been. We're tired, so we're really looking forward to getting up there and hanging out at the summit for a minute. But the views, immaculate. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's immaculate. All right, we're walking up to the peak right now. It's not supposed to be the best view in the park, but it's certainly an iconic peak. All right, so this isn't the best view. We can get a little bit farther down, but we're deciding to set up a little camp here, eat our peanut butter and jelly roll-ups. Down there, I don't even know if you can see it, but that's the tunnel view. This looks absolutely terrible, but we're eating them. They taste fine, but that looks like kid barf. And then we have another thing. Macy's boots are conveniently literally falling apart. And we have an 8-mile, 4,000 or 5,000 foot descent coming up. So we'll keep you updated on how these puppies hold. But there's a chance Macy's walking down barefoot tonight. We're just down on that road this morning. Crazy. Look at them. So our time on El Cap is coming to a close, but we're going to walk over to the other side and see if we can't get another nice view for you. Here's the view from the other side of El Cap. Stunning. So we're making it. There's been quite a bit of uphill punches so far, and that freaking sucks. But we're making it. Views are still amazing, so it's worth it. We're about 55 minutes into the hike back, and this crap's steep, dude.
We wanted to go down. We climbed up.
We're struggling.
Why are we going down?
We're struggling, so.
Oh no.
So we're just gonna keep going, man, and we'll get there eventually. But yeah, I don't remember it being this steep. I guess it was just a nice break coming down, but that's a snake hole. Gotta go. So instead of going under this piece, I just went over and came down this way. And now Macy's gonna try it. Oh. Hey girl, use your poles.
You set these down?
One small step for man, one large leap for mankind. It's 1:42 p.m. and we are about halfway through this descent distance-wise, We've not made it to the switchbacks yet. And we are also still planning on going to Upper Yosemite Falls, but we're making good progress and good time. We made it to the sign that shows Yosemite Falls. So another 0.2 miles till we get to that. So we found the falls. This is not the best view, so maybe there'll be a better one, but the valley sure is pretty from up here. So we've been talked into going down all these stairs. Allegedly it's 2 minutes, but our dogs are barking, our knees are barking.
We still have all the switchbacks.
Yeah, we're not even close to done. Alright, you guys, we did this for y'all. We did not have this in us. Upper Yosemite Falls, baby. Intimidating? Nah. They're only like 2 feet each. I'll tell you what, man. We have been doing a lot. In fact, we've been doing the most. We're getting out of this dadgum waterfall crap. And we're eventually going to be descending down all those switchbacks. It's about 3,500 feet and 3.5 miles. Our knees, feet, and ankles are gonna be hurting a lot more by the time we get to the bottom. It's official. We're starting the switchbacks. Going down, obviously, but we got a ways to go. It's been like 30 seconds, but crazy. 4 people just passed us, all with natty ices. These people, that's it, no water, no backpacks, nothing. They literally did this hike, did all these switchbacks, with just alcohol. That's, I don't even know what to say. This is wild. So much has happened in like 3 minutes. These people just sprinted past us. Sounded like a herd of buffalo coming down the mountain. There's not much to see other than just constant downhill, slippery, rocky terrain. And let me just tell you, it's brutal. We made it to the point at which you start feeling the mist, and it feels good, but it's chilly. Also, some of these rocks are super wet and slippery, but check out this view. Nice rainbow. Honestly, one of the best views of the waterfall in this entire hike. One last incredible view of Yosemite Falls. Now we just continue. We know that there's some climbing up ahead, but we're kind of sort of looking forward to it just because it's a good change. Our knees and ankles and everything else are really hurting, but we're getting so close. Oh, I can practically taste our Tex-Mex bowl. Some of these squirrels are actually the size of cats. This is insane. We can see the parking lot. Oh man. Macy, how do you feel?
I feel both proud of myself and utterly defeated.
That's brutal. I've got, look at all this mud I have on my face, dude. This is intense. So in the end, Macy's shoes made it. Macy made it. The Walmart trekking poles made it. I made it. Now it's a moment of truth. Did Mila make it? Sure hope so. Mila made it. Gang's all here. Time to get some food and some water and at some point some rest. Bust out the leftovers from last night with some more tortilla chips and some Lysol wipes because our hands are absolutely filthy. Why tan when you can hike through dirty conditions, bruh? I mean, that's basically tanning.
This is a blissful moment. Actually,
what we've been waiting for hours.
Most of those, what are they called?
Switchbacks? I don't even know how I guessed that.
Most of those switchbacks, almost every single turn, I think, we're gonna get to Mila and we're gonna have a really good meal. And this is it, and I'm really excited and thankful. Thank you, Lord, for this meal.
And it's cold, so it's going to be pretty refreshing. So, yes.
Anyone else's might not look appetizing, but it's so good.
It is really good.
Oh, dig in.
I'm out here eating through my bowl, and I get this. That's one bean. Look at that in comparison. And these beans are bigger. Look at it compared to another black bean. Oh my gosh. What? What is this bean? I don't want to eat it. I'm scared.
Top of this big rock is where we just climbed this morning, so that's pretty crazy to see it from down here. There's that iconic Yosemite view again. Back through a tunnel.
We drove out to the Wawona Visitor Center hoping to fill up on water, because all we have is maybe like 2 gallons in our 5-gallon jug, which is plenty for tonight. But just thought it'd be nice to fill up since it's on the way to our campsite. And for one, it's closed, which we knew, but for two, it looks like a haunted house and there's no water. So that stinks. Now we're just gonna drive to camp and hopefully find a decent spot. Hopefully same one as last night if we get lucky. Nice.
We are cooking with gas.
Yes, ma'am. So we just pulled in and we actually have our own little like nook, which is nice. Over there where that green tent is yesterday. And now we're back in this little section where I don't think anybody else can get back here. Calling this camp for the night, and we're just gonna be a bunch of bums, set up the tent and get in it soon. Look at that. Good setup right there. All right, guys, here's the view from our tent. It's pretty nice. It feels incredible to be laying down. Our bodies hurt really bad. But we're gonna call it a day, I think. We're gonna watch some Yellowstone. That's all we have downloaded on the iPad, and hopefully get some good rest tonight. Good night.